Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again well, not once again, because this is the first time we've done the live trading on a Thursday, right, Enzo?
No, it'd be the second, right?
No, this time last week I was in Egypt, so
yeah. We were busy, weren't you? Welcome everyone to the stream.
Yeah, so this is the first time we are going to be doing it on a Thursday, so once again, welcome people. We were doing live trading yesterday with Sinu, and we were doing live trading on Tuesday with Enzo, and now we are back again to recap and to also take some more trades. So if you are out there on the socials and you are tuned in, I know it's only the beginning, so probably nobody watching right at this second, but they will tune in, Enzo.
Sure.
You know, they will tune in. So build it and they will come.
That's it.
Yeah, Field of Dreams.
That's right.
Kevin Spacey, was it? Was it Kevin Spacey, Field of Dreams?
You probably know better than me.
Sure, it's Kevin Spacey. Maybe we should Google that. Should we Google that? What do you reckon?
Go on.
Right, hang on. Let's have a little Google here. Field of Dreams. Well, I think it was Kevin Costner, actually. Field of Dreams. Yeah, it's Kevin Costner. God knows why I said Kevin Spacey or whoever I said. So, sorry guys for giving you false information there. If you had shouting at your screen saying that I'd got the wrong actor, then you was well within your rights, and I will accept all your bad comments. Yeah, get trolling on that one if you want. We do like that. We've got thick skins here. As traders, we're taught to have thick skins, aren't we, Enzo?
You need it.
Yeah, we need thick skins. So we took on our last episode with Enzo, we took a trade in gold, and we decided to let that trade run, and that trade is still running now, and we will let you know how that.
Do you want me to present what's happening?
No, I think we'll build,
right,
you know, like a bit of momentum.
You're the boss, Russell. You're the boss. Where's the pig?
I haven't introduced. Enzo, you're always rushing ahead.
I'm sorry.
Like, you know, you've got to you've got to be patient. You know, you've got to build suspense. That's how it works. Yeah, you build suspense, right? And then, you know, people watch, and then you deliver on that suspense. But you can't just blurt it out.
Yes.
Like, you know, that's it. That's Enzo there to my left. I've actually made him a little graphic. So we're going to see if it works today. Hopefully it works. So here we go. Let's look. Drum rolls, please. Hang on. There's a little drum roll.
I've got an intro, right?
Yep. So if you were watching on TikTok, it did work, and if you were watching on other channels, because I'm not sure I'm allowed to say their name on TikTok, then it didn't work. But maybe I could do it manually.
Enzo.
So now all the other channels have that. Yeah, have that right there.
Enzo.
I've accidentally done it again. I feel like I'm spoiling them with your name.
It's a great name.
It is, yeah. It's a reasonable name. I mean, it's you've got a Ferrari named after you.
Yeah.
You've got a clothing brand named after you. And I was scrolling through Instagram the other day, and the business Instagram, and we have a lot of connections out in Africa. And there is also a bar in Africa
Enzo,
named after you as well.
Really?
Yeah. So that's your third claim to fame.
Wow.
A bar in Africa. They were doing some sort of night there. I'm not sure I can repeat what sort of night it was live on TikTok, but let's just say it was probably not a fully clothed night.
Really?
Yeah. So if you guys are in a certain part of Africa and you have an Enzo's bar near you, why don't you jump on the comments and tell me all about what it's like in that bar. Anyway, right, so we built up a bit of introduction there. We are unfortunately minus one person on the stream. We've actually forgotten to bring this other entity to our last two previous streams because he's been quite poorly, has he?
Yeah, I think he had the swine flu.
He had swine flu. Okay, so Pedro is his name. Pedro,
yeah.
So we would like to introduce, if you're new to the stream and if you're a consistent follower, then you would know Pedro. But I would like to bring back Pedro. He's on the floor here. There he is. Pedro the pig has returned. So let me hold it a bit closer to the camera. There is Pedro. There we go. So he is rightfully been. So how was having swine flu, Pedro? Was it as bad as they say? There you go. That's yeah. Whatever answer you can derive from that, that would be the answer.
No,
so yeah. So guys, on Wednesday with Enzo, we took a trade in gold, and we normally open and close all positions within this stream, but what we decided is to actually leave positions running. So we will be opening all positions within this 2-hour window, but what we've decided to do is we've decided to let some positions run outside, and funnily enough that position is still running now. So the position is still running now, and let's go live to that position if this system wants to work. Fingers crossed, people.
Do you want me to bring it up? I can bring it up.
Okay, well, I can bring it up on the position screen, can't I? So
you're just talking about the P&L.
There you go.
I mean the actual chart.
You can bring the chart up as well. Let's give them a full breakdown. Right, so at the moment this position is running at about it's nearly coming up to 2.5 R. We've been holding this since about Tuesday, I would say. What time do you reckon we took it? About 1 o'clock? Oh, we took it just after that data print, didn't we? Or was it just before the data print?
I think it was around 2.
It was just before the data print, because we nearly got stopped out on the data print, didn't we?
No, we didn't.
No, we nearly
not on
did.
gold.
No, we nearly got stopped out.
No, look, where we entered, it never came close to our stop.
Oh, didn't it?
Yeah, so okay. You can see on the chart here.
I must have been talking about another.
Well, there were some other trades where volatility, I think, threw us out on some, but so the square was our entry. The line below is the stop, and then we're currently about $20 away from the target.
So it's quite funny. So yesterday we was on live with Sinu. Obviously we are in a long, but if you want to zoom into the chart yesterday around 1 o'clock, 1:30, can you do that, Enzo, for me, please?
Yeah, I'm thinking it was probably around about this time here. This kind of down move that you see here.
So me and Sinu entered that position there, and we caught quite a it was like a 8x move, I think.
Oh wow.
Sorry, not 8x. We made 8%. Probably could have held a bit longer.
You made 8%.
8% on one trade.
Risking?
I don't know. Sinu was trading, so he I know he used to be a bit lax, but now you've really drummed in risk to him. So he had a stop loss in there and everything, Enzo. You'd have been proud.
Wow.
Didn't hit his stop. Just went sword down, and he he took profit. Not sure if he took profit at the right time, but look, he made 8% on one trade. So
Yeah,
what more do you want in life,
sure.
right?
Okay.
You know, we had other people on the stream who also took the same trade. Some of them, I think it was Amy. She was saying she was $2 up on that trade.
Oh wow.
You know, so yeah, so she probably will join us soon. Let me just share this, guys, to a few of my people, because we have, if you're watching on TikTok, we have the ability to bring people in now as well, so that's quite cool and quite fun. So let's see, I'm just inviting a few people now. Let's see if they will watch the stream. Oh, hang on, actually I don't think a lot of people are going to join just yet, because so we also run a prop firm, and there was a big announcement today, which is going on at the moment. There's like a meeting, like a Zoom meeting about it. So we're actually starting like within our prop firm, we're calling it like a World Cup.
Okay, yeah.
So what we're doing is we're you know, having all the countries and the best traders from each country go into a leaderboard, and then on that leaderboard, those traders will represent their country in a World Cup, and then we can like sort of pitch the traders against each other. They're just ironing out the details now. I mean, it has been launched today, so they're not actually ironing out the details. The truth of the matter is that I don't actually know about the details, but I'm sure I'll find out some information. I've just been too busy video editing and doing these streams to really get involved in that. All I know that it's exciting and it's happening. So if you guys want to be involved and you want to represent your respective countries, drop us a message in the DMs, and we can tell you how you can do that. Also, if you go to our bio or any links within the respective page descriptions, then you can join our free Telegram group. That is completely free, and that will consist of market breakdowns every week. Well, sorry, should I say every day? Market breakdowns, a lot of advice in there, details on our copy trading. So what you see Enzo doing today, Enzo is also one of the copy traders that we are copying. We have a pool of copy traders and algos. So yeah, it's quite exciting times now here in Bromley South. That's where we are. This is a fully functioning trading floor behind me. Bit quiet today. Maybe a lot of people got into that gold position yesterday and decided to take the day off, but also I think the government has shut down or is shutting down, so maybe people took this opportunity to you know, take a bit of time off and you know, rest, to recuperate, and you know, get themselves, you know, ready for when the government reopens. We're still wondering, obviously the data print on Friday has been cancelled, but some people are still going to come in for that, just to see if anything is actually released, because we haven't really been told anything. So people are just hedging their bets, basically, so to speak. Yeah, so over to you, Enzo. Right, what are we... I know you do a bit of an analysis before we start this, so what have you been looking at today? What are your movers and groovers? Why don't you talk us through yeah, what's going on your side?
Yeah, I mean, we've had so the dollar seems to be possibly potentially weakening, looking at possibly some longs maybe on the New Zealand against the dollar.
That's not the one that's on the chart
no,
now.
this is
the S&P, is it, or the
no,
FTSE?
this is
the FTSE. Sorry, yeah.
This is the FTSE.
FTSE.
But we've had some really strong uptrends on the US indices.
Yeah.
I'm just aware of the news could create quite a lot of volatility at half one.
Thank you guys for sharing the live. I love your name. It's just a goat. Is that a goat? Correct me if I'm wrong. That looks like a goat. So, so the goat guy or gal shouldn't just think that you're a guy just because you've got a goat emoji. Do you think that's sexist? I don't think so, because goats can be guys or girls. Oh yeah, they can.
Isn't it a reference to someone who's a great performer though?
Yeah, they say that Jay-Z's the goat of hip hop. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So maybe this is Jay-Z watching. Do you think it's Jay-Z watching?
Yeah, he did call me.
On a pseudo account. Maybe, you know, yeah. The goat. So Jay-Z, if you're out there, you know, we are Educate to Trade. You can make a song about us, and we will leave it up to the artist to decide what lyrics to go in that song. Yeah, sorry, Enzo, I've cut in. So you're looking at the FTSE.
Yeah, I'm just delineating now a 1 to 3 on that. Yeah. I'll put the name. Sorry. I'm just putting the order in. Yeah.
So our friend from South Africa is also on the live stream. So hello. Are you in that World Cup meeting as well? Are you multitasking? Why don't you let us know in the comments what's going on in that meeting, if you are in that meeting. Oh, hang on, I'm just going to type some stuff here. Get some engagement going on. This is your chance to have a bit of speaking time, Enzo. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
Whilst I do a bit of typing.
Okay.
You could be a good co-host here.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I am currently mapping out this position here. So this is the FTSE 100, and we're looking for potentially a short here. So the line below where the current price is would be our entry at 9,450, and we have a stop up at 9,465, and a target at 3 to 1 down at 9,405.
Okay.
Pretty much sticking to that systematic approach on positions to look at a target of 3. So looking to risk 1 point to make 3 points, and see if that feels. And then I was maybe going to give it time for the unemployment claims to come out.
What time's that, Enzo?
In 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes,
and
okay.
Maybe look for some.
Is that a is that what? Sorry, what country?
In the US.
Okay, so that's a red folder, is it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. It's not to say I would never get in before in news, but with it being 10 minutes away, I think today I'll just make a judgment call in. Okay. I was looking at. I'm just aware of the.
So if any of you guys are also waiting for the unemployment claims, why don't you give us a shout out in the comments, and we would be very interested in your take on how things might go. Obviously the guys, if you've joined us before, the guys that you see behind us, so we have Tom over there, and I'm not sure if you can see Finley. Probably you can. Oh yeah, you can. They are our They are our scholarship students. Sorry, I just stopped talking there because the squawk is going out, and we have to be careful because they are trading purely fundamentals. So they will be looking at this data release, this data print, and they'll be trading on that. We've built like a beat and miss calculator for them, which will take the average data over the last 5 or 6 results, and then create an average. And then if that is outside that average, then that would be a tradable offense. So yeah, so let's see. We can touch on with them in a minute and see how they have got on with that. Yesterday there was one, but unfortunately it was a no trade for them because it didn't fall outside the standard deviation. So yeah, this is the thing with fundamental trading is you can wait for days and you can have all the ideas, and when it comes, you know, you're not getting the correct results, and then yeah. No, actually, sorry, hang on. Yesterday it was tradable, wasn't it? Yeah.
I mean, the data came out like a minute and 30 seconds late.
But it was wrong. So when it came out, it was wrong.
You talking about NFP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it come out, it was wrong, and Sinu clocked that it was wrong, and he didn't take the trade, and he was like, "That's going to be revised." And then, sure enough, about a minute or so later, the revision come in, and then that's when the market really fell. So, and that's how he managed to get that 8% move. So
it was forecast at 52,000, came out minus 32,000, and revised to minus 3,000.
Yeah, so it was revised 500 different, right? Was it 500?
I guess it was.
Yeah, so
still, it was outside of the. It was a tradable event, yes.
Yeah, so it was tradable because it was outside the average. It had hit a standard deviation. So they all caught the move there, and they all made some profit from that, which is very exciting for us because they've only been here 7 weeks now. So that's really good that they are starting to actually become profitable within 7 weeks. So guys, if you have any questions, feel free to post them here. Yeah, feel free to post them, and I will try my best to answer them, or Enzo could answer them, or if not, I could phone a friend maybe. We have some 20+ year traders here, so they could probably easily answer those questions for you. Hello George Effects, nice of you to join us. Enzo, what's going on over there? You're very quiet today.
Just doing analysis, looking for potential positions, really. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's your potential position. Yeah, maybe that's an idea for you. Look, pork bellies. Mind you told me that they've stopped trading pork bellies now. Did you?
Yeah, that was suspended a while back, I think.
That's interesting. I thought that they were still doing it. We were talking the other week about soybean.
Oh yeah,
being such a low
a big downtrend, wasn't it?
Yeah, because China have decided that they're going to stop buying soybeans from the US in retaliation to all of this tariff madness going on. So maybe we can tune in on the soybeans to see how our little soybeans are going. And I know you don't like buying the dip, but we're just waiting for an announcement to say China has lifted the soybean embargo, and then we can get in on a huge soybean trade, right?
I'm looking to get in on a Euro GBP.
I mean, that soybean might even go limit up.
I'm looking to get in on a Euro GBP trade at the moment.
Okay, cool.
It's not even appearing on my thing anymore.
What is making you think that is the right decision?
It's a pullback from a breakdown. So almost like a break and retest.
That is the that was just the data print that just come in, I think.
No, this is on a 10-minute chart. So it's already been moving for a while.
What time is that data print today? Half one? So we've got 5 minutes still.
12 pips.
It's the unemployment claims, no?
It's not coming up on any of our calendars.
Oh, it's probably because everything's shut, isn't it? So they've cancelled everything, right? Don't know. I don't know. That's what.
I think there's some sources out there which are.
That's what Enzo said anyway.
With the federal government.
They can't They can't find what you was on about, the unemployment claims.
Yeah, it's at 1:30.
Well, it's not on anything, so you're fibbing.
But the Squawk just announced it 10 minutes ago.
It's not on any of our things or anything.
Oh, well, maybe you've not. But it's definitely coming out because it's on my broker's calendar.
Have you looked on Forex Factory?
The Forex Factory, investing.com.
Well, that's so weird.
Well,
Strange, isn't it? Unless there's some anomaly or something.
I mean, they're down to being cancelled because it's completely unrelated to the federal government.
Okay, guys, if you know what's happening to this unemployment claims, please put it in the comments. I'm just going to bring Forex Factory up myself.
It's appearing on another website that I found.
So we are.
Let's have a look here. Well, it's a bank holiday in Canada.
Okay, our Euro GBP trade is on now.
Is that Canada? Yeah, you're right. There is no unemployment today on Forex Factory. Maybe this is due to the shutdown. Not quite sure what's going on, but we did hear it announced on. We definitely heard something announced on the Squawk. So very strange, very strange. So Nick is saying he saw it on Forex Factory and now it's gone. Wow, I mean this is a very strange thing that everyone seems to be pulling that. Well, I mean, look, we've got a couple of minutes to go, and I suppose we can just see what happens in a couple of minutes. But you boys have got no data for it, so you wouldn't be able to trade it anyway, would you?
Nope.
Huh?
Nope.
But yeah, Nick said that he saw it on Forex Factory, and now it seems to have gone. So whether they've pulled it because of the shutdown,
I doubt it has anything to do with shutdown, to be honest. It's probably because it's from a completely separate entity, or it's from one of the departments of whatever it's called.
one of the departments of whatever it's called. Okay, well, if you work in the department of whatever it's called, why don't you just jump on the stream and tell us what's going on?
Members of the US.
So our South African representative Enzo is asking what pair you are looking at.
Oh yeah, so we've just shorted the Euro GBP. I'm just putting a profit target in it at.
Oh, you've actually put a couple of positions in. Actually, we're actually in a position, aren't we?
That's what I was trying to say. We got filled on the Euro GBP.
Okay, so we are in. So we're obviously still in gold, which is about 2 hour up from Tuesday. We are Euro GDP. We've just entered on a sell, and we are waiting for the FTSE or the UK 100 to fill, and that will be a sell as well. Now, guys, if you are looking at the position screen, then you might be thinking, what on earth is going on? We are on a spread bet account. This is not contracts, so why don't you explain to the guys and gals out there, if they don't know what's a spread bet account is, why don't you just walk them through that?
Yeah, I mean the basic structure is that you have it's the
hang on.
Bloody ambulance, bro.
That was a weird. It just said like it's likely to stay at 4.3.
The official Chicago Fed website still yet to update.
There's been a delay in the data.
The prior potential knowing was the 4.32.
So
Price is carrying 4.3.
oh, hello again, Bav. How are you? It's good to see you back on the stream for another installment of this live trading. Just listening to the squawk, guys.
Yeah.
Looking to the Chicago Fed website, it's 4.34%. That's only marginally up from the 4.32% which was seen prior.
So apparently it's on the Chicago Fed website, so you guys can have a look on there. Ah, good. So so we mentioned some books on the stream yesterday.
Right.
Sinu was reading them out, and I typed him in. Bav the Joker, his son, already has 2 of them. So, did he go and get them, or did he literally just already have them? So yeah, because that's pretty good if he already had them, and he's reading. Because yeah, your son wants to. I remember he already has them. Your son is 22 or 23, and he's learning how to trade, wasn't he? Did you message us in the end? 24. Did you message us in the end? Direct message us on TikTok. Right. So someone's asking, can I buy gold? Not sure his name because he doesn't have an actual name. That's quite strange.
So, yeah, I mean,
you don't have a name. A nameless person is asking whether we should buy gold.
Well, we've been in gold since Tuesday, but what I advise all traders is you obviously need a strategy that you stick to. So just because
Richard. Go on.
Just because I buy gold, it doesn't mean you should buy gold.
Yeah.
So the way this works is it's obviously I'm demonstrating how I trade and my strategy, but you have to. We're not predictors of the future here.
Yeah.
We're just
maybe bring the gold chart up and we can have a little look and see. Well, I mean, it's coming up to a level there at least. So not quite sure what that is going to mean. Without what time frame chart is this?
This is a 10-minute.
10-minute chart. Can we go maybe back to an hourly chart or 15-minute?
Again, I'm not getting into giving people predictions.
Okay.
I'm sticking to my system, as I've said.
Okay.
So by looking at other stuff, then we'd be getting into conjecture. Okay. So for me, this is being left as a target or stop position. So what we want to tell people is have a way to trade that you've developed and stick to it.
Yeah.
So because obviously if we could predict the future, then we wouldn't really need to worry about anything.
Yeah, so we so Bav, he wants to know why we bought gold. We bought,
okay, I can that.
This is a different question.
Okay.
So we bought gold 2 days ago, and what was the reason? Can you remember? There was it was a double bottom, was it, or something?
No. So if you look at this chart now, so I'm talking about my method now, but you can see that.
And where show the guys where we actually bought it.
Well, so if they're looking at the chart, I can explain that.
Yeah.
So if you look at gold to the left hand side, you can see on the 10-minute a strong trending up move. It's above its 100 period moving average. It pulls back, and then can you see here we had a very deep pullback against that larger uptrend.
Yeah.
And then what I looked to do there was catch the momentum back to the upside potentially.
That's basically where that square is.
Which is where the square is. That's our entry, and then our stop logically went below what could potentially be a higher low. Okay. So in trending markets as gold has been for a long time, on a number of different time frames, it will make higher highs and higher lows.
Yeah. The
reason trading can be difficult for a lot of traders is that it doesn't go up vertically in perpetuity. It takes these breathers.
Yeah.
And you never quite know whether that could be a reversal.
No, yeah, that's right. We are at an all-time high now.
Yeah.
So but obviously the best thing is not to try and buy the high or buy the dip, because you have a saying about that, don't you?
See, I have other setups, but mainly in our sessions we're trading pullback. So this was a pullback here.
Yeah.
Again, it's back to, you need, as a trader, you need a strategy that you can follow.
Yeah.
It's not sustainable to copy another trader.
Yeah.
You have to have your own.
Of course,
find your method.
Or join a signal service. And then
if you can find a good one.
Yeah, and then fall foul to the broker scam, right?
Yeah. And similarly, like here, if you look at this Euro GBP trade, it's potentially.
This is the one you just took now, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is also, generally trending down, and we have a potential pullback, looking to catch a move to the downside. We're currently in the trade, so this position is currently showing some open losses, and then again we've got a target at 3 is to 1. Yeah.
Gold is just kind of sitting at 2.2 for us now, so guessing this is not a volatile time. There's not a lot of volume for gold right at this moment, but I'm sure it will pick up at the open, so it'll be interesting to see what happens to gold at the US Open today. So yeah, we're hoping that it might be able to hit our target. How far are we away from our target, Enzo, on the gold?
Currently, we are just about $22 away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the top yellow line that you see.
Yeah,
there,
above that high. Yeah, there's our target. Yeah.
And let's be fair. I don't know. It's probably not safe to say, but if it does break that high, that hopefully it's not a fake out, and hopefully, really or know. even if it's a very large sweep, and then just grabs that and then comes back. That'll do us, right? That'll do us. So if you're out there and you are a collection of hedge funds and you fancy doing a massive sweep, feel free. We will give you the target. And is that illegal? Can I say that? Is that I'm sort of manipulating the markets here, am I? No. Is the someone going to burst through the door and I'm going to get arrested now?
The police.
Is it the FCA?
Yeah.
Do we have an English version of the FCA, or is that the English version?
There's. You mean the FCA is the English version?
Oh, it is. So what's the American version of the FCA?
It'd be the SEC.
Oh, okay.
The Securities and Exchange Commission.
Okay, cool. Wonder if there's any. Wonder if there's any. I've forgotten what I was going to say now. I was reading the comment there. Let me just go on to the comment. So Bav wants to know what your name is. His name's Enzo, and this is a great time to play his little Enzo thingy. Look, here he is. Look, and it didn't work. It never works. This is great. I honestly I love this system. It works sometimes and then it just doesn't work again. So I've designed this system. It's completely flawless.
Enzo.
And sometimes it decides it wants to have a little break. So I probably need to let me try and do it manually. Okay guys, I know why it didn't work. It's because I need to be on this screen, right? So here we go. I go on this screen and there's his name. There you go. There's the Enzo. Right, that's exciting stuff. Let's go back to where we were on this screen. I designed the system, but I don't know how to use the system. Don't ask me.
You designed the system, you don't know how to use the system. How does that work?
Well, Tom is basically stealing all the things that I'm about to say. Don't ask me about the logic on that. This is streaming for you. If any of you guys have ever streamed before, you'll know that it is probably one of the most stressful things to do, especially if you're doing it like on kind of a sort of like a scale that I'm trying to achieve here. Obviously, if you looked on other channels, it looks a lot better than it does on YouTube. It's just the PC that I use for YouTube is a bit lacking. Sorry, PC I use for TikTok is a bit lacking on power, so I've had to sort of dumb it down a bit. So can't have any like pretty little backgrounds in the background or other graphics and stuff. So, but anyway, look, I'm prattling on. Look, if you've got any questions, please put them in the comment section because we would like to answer them for you. And I'm going to go over now to Enzo, live to Enzo. Enzo,
I just reworked this FTSE position a bit. So
okay, what have you changed about it? What didn't you like about it?
A tighter entry there. And,
okay. Do you prefer a tighter entry?
Sometimes, if the setup justifies it. So
I was being a bit rude there, I think.
We'd look to get filled here on the FTSE 2 points below where we currently are, and yeah, it's just a 10-point stop on that with a 30-point target.
Bav's asking, are you looking to short the FTSE?
Yes.
Yes. Short the FTSE, Baz. Short the FTSE.
Yes.
We're not telling you to short the FTSE. We're saying that that's the answer to the question, that we are shorting the FTSE. Right. None of this is financial advice. So why this is not financial advice as well is because Enzo's system works on a larger set of trades, not a single trade. So if you was to take a single trade, you know, you are going to maybe lose that trade, whereas if you were taking 100 trades and it's a system, then over time you would see your equity curve grow, because that's kind of the whole point of having a 50% or 40% win rate. So yes, we are trading when the government is shut down, Aaron. We have live trading 3 times a week, and we are not stopping it for the US government. So we're just muddling on. It's probably going to be quite, as you said, it's probably going to be quite low volume today, so it might not be the best trading opportunities, but we're going to see what we can achieve. We were already in a, I don't know if you're still there. Not sure. Oh, you are there, Aaron. Yeah, we were in a trade from Tuesday, which we took on this live stream, which is gold. So that's still running. We're hoping, and it'd be really cool if it actually hits target today, which is about another $20. You were saying, Enzo?
Yeah, more or less. We're at a target of 3910.
Okay, so
actually it's more than that now. We're looking at more closer to $30 away.
Oh, it was at $20, and then it's come down a bit from there. So Aaron's saying we saw quite a bullish reaction from this shutdown. I'm surprised. Yeah. So what assets or commodities or what was you looking at, Aaron? Oh, sorry, you've put it right there. Wow. You've answered my question before I asked it. On indices. Okay, that's interesting. So maybe when the New York opens,
FTSE's in.
Oh, so we've been filled on the FTSE.
Yeah.
When the New York opens, maybe there'll be some good moves to go there, Aaron. Aaron, are you a trader yourself? Why don't you comment and tell us a little bit about yourself, what you trade, how long you've been trading. So our FTSE is running quite in open profit.
Right, so that's, yeah, so we've got 3. So now we've got, these are our positions.
Yep.
We're short euro against the pound.
Okay.
We're short the FTSE.
Ah, interesting. So Bav is saying... Go on.
I'm saying if this FTSE trades flows, that target's not far away at all. It could be quite a fast one, potentially. Or fast stop out, one of the two.
Yep.
Go on,
so Bav is saying the last shutdown the market was bullish as well. That's good to know. Bav. I haven't got the data on that. To be fair, I probably wasn't even at this office when the last shutdown happened, so wouldn't know about that. When was it?
Well, 2018.
2018.
I was told, yeah.
Oh, okay. Apparently it was at 2018. So if anyone knows any difference, so G here says, he doesn't understand why a company that is completely built off trading would be trading with a 20k account. No, you're mistaken. That's 20k in millions. So,
this acts as a primary account. This copies into many sub accounts. So the actual value.
Yeah. So this is just one account that copies into.
Was there NFP? There was NFP.
NFP was
yesterday.
No. There's one on Friday. That seems to be like it's cancelled. Yeah. So go and check. So there was something coming out on Friday, but that's definitely. Well, they're saying it's cancelled. A lot of people here don't really trust. They said saying that there still might be some. There still might be some results coming out. Something might be read out on the squawk. So a lot of people are still going to come here for that time and sit down. So yeah. So yeah, to answer your question, this is just one account. We have multiple traders in this on this floor, and they all filter into a copy trading account, which you guys can also you guys can copy. So if you follow our Telegram group, that link is in the bio. All the information will be there. You can get free education and obviously follow our copy trading and get some information about. You can come and sit down because Enzo's gone.
Oh my god, am I going to have to sit down?
Yeah, you're going to have to sit down, mate. You're going to have to fill in for Enzo. Right, so, Sultan, what would make me qualify to work at your firm?
As long as you're profitable, that's all we care about.
That is a great question. So we do actually have a few traders that so most of the traders that you see here are actually self-employed, so they either teach here and they trade alongside that, or they would come here and they would rent a desk, and they would, for the desk, they would get like a 4 or 5 screen setup or a 9 screen setup like Clive has, and obviously they would get quick news. So one of the screens would be dedicated to news, and we would outline the sort of things to highlight every day.
Certain keywords like
the keywords,
PAL, Trump, tariffs, trade, target price if you're doing analyst ratings, Israel.
What else is on it? The Fed share.
Yeah,
I've recently highlighted some more. The Bank of England and the European Central Bank and stuff like that.
We don't. I don't think they need to show all of them.
Yeah, I might as well.
No,
joking.
We'll be here all day. I've completely forgotten what I was saying, so thank you, Tom. Yeah, so they're self-employed. So they'll get like a computer screen set up. Quick news on the. Where you going? Leaving me on my own. Yeah, they'll get live news via the squawk, which reads out on the speakers and via a screen, and then they will also be within a community, so they can share their trade ideas with other traders, and have little meetings and work out new strategies. We currently had 3 or 4 traders who had been trading for about 3 or 4 years, and they stopped trading to work on a new strategy, which involves using exo charts, TPO, and market cipher B, and a few other things like that. Luckily, one of them has decided now that he would like to come on the stream and talk to you about that, so that's going to be quite exciting. That's Clive. He is he's the guy that has 9 screens. If you ever watch our socials,
how do you get to just completely us?
Right, Tom, we're I'm in the middle of talking, so sometimes like when somebody's in the middle of talking,
So I
probably shouldn't just say weird random stuff.
I can't help it, mate. I'm sorry.
No, I do understand that, but I do feel like I could.
Right, carry on then. Bloody hell.
Yeah, so Clive has decided that he will come on the stream now. I've been asking him for months now, and he's going to come on the stream and talk to you guys about it. It's really quite exciting. He can show you some new concepts. He didn't tell us. He actually, on that gold short the other day, he actually made 260 points on that. So that just from order flow. So that was like quite a huge move. So he's an order flow TPO trader. So that's we're ironing out the details now about how many screens that I can get him down to, because I'm trying to explain to him that I can't fit 9 screens on a TikTok page.
You can't. No.
I can't fit 9 screens on a TikTok page.
Clive isn't here yet.
This isn't Clive. This is Tom.
Hello.
That's our representative from South Africa. Hello. How are you? Do you fancy jumping on today? We can bring you in via the means of TikTok. Obviously, if you're on any other platform, you won't be able to see our special guest. So he's one of our scholarship students that we were telling you about on the Egypt trip. So we all went away to Egypt recently for like a big trading and other kind of business.
Did you get sunburned?
Trip. I didn't get sunburned because I'm quite good with not staying in the sun. I stay away from the sun. It's how I keep such a youthful appearance. It's my trick. Yeah, so anyone out there, stay away from the sun and that will keep you young. It doesn't rhyme.
Ever heard of something called vitamin D is a very good thing for your skin?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you need to toast yourself in the sun I'm
not saying toast
like
yourself.
Christmas turkey,
Yeah, I mean that's a good
which
point.
Which is what
but
most people do. So
yeah, it's a good point. But I don't say.
This is why skin. Can I say the C word on TikTok? Let's not say the C word. When you get skin, maybe I could say, the skin.
Cancer.
What? Okay, so you said it now. I wasn't sure if you could say it, so Tom just comes out and says it, right?
We got an extra viewer because of it.
Oh. No, we've lost all our viewers because of it. So
really? It's still
they're
online.
Falling. Look,
It's still
online. Yeah, so that's why that condition, I won't say it again, so I won't say the C word, has increased because people are just
being irresponsible and not putting the correct appropriate
sun lotion on. Yeah. So,
yes.
Not sure how we've got to talking about sun lotion. It's because we'd just come back from Egypt. This is Tom. Tom will take you on a massive outskirt of topics until we get back to.
It's the ADHD. I do apologise.
To where we go going. So we all went to Egypt on a trip, and that's where I met. I'm not really sure how to say your name on here. But how would you say?
Afnis. No, that's a bit stupid.
Amethyst? Is it amethyst? Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah, like the stone, right? Amethyst.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
A legendary item.
I know your real name. I'm just looking at your... Wow. Did you see that? Did you see that? Yeah. Did they see that on the stream?
No, you're... Yeah.
It was off camera. That was like... So, what we were freaking out about was this bottle just decided to flip open.
It's the ghosts.
I know it's not that correct. Sorry, I'm just reading a comment there. I know it's not that exciting to you guys, but it was obviously quite exciting to us here in a live trading office. Tom, do not touch his iPad. So let's see how these trades are getting on. Our UK 100 is up £60. Our Euro pound is down 36,
and gold is up 211.
Is up 211. So all in all,
Wait, what did he?
We are floating. We are floating. We're not taking profits, Enzo. You can't swear on the street. You can't swear on the stream, Enzo.
I mean, he already just. I mean,
You can't talk about sun lotion either.
You can talk about sun lotion. If anyone knows any reason that I cannot talk about sun lotion, please come forth or forever remain silent.
yeah, his lawyer has advised him not to say it.
Okay, but that word will also get us banned on TikTok. So
that's not the worst word you can use.
I'm glad you're tanking your own venture. You know, you was the one that wanted to do live trading, and now he's basically torpedoing his own adventure. I mean, if you don't want to do it anymore, Enzo, you could just not do it, and not take the TikTok down. So.
I thought you couldn't hear me. Sorry, I do apologise.
I think with
Matt, you're the loudest person in the office after me.
I think every time I do a stream, we can always hear you in the background, Enzo. You know, my life as a video editor.
We can hear you before we can see you.
My life as a video editor is normally just editing Enzo's voice out of the background.
Summer markets.
So, Tom, there's like a little trick, right? So I've got to teach you this little trick. It's actually really quite cool.
Go on.
Right? So, when a person is talking, right? Normally when he stops talking, there's a little pause, right? When that little pause happens, that's your cue to talk.
There's a very common thing with me where if I want to say something, I blurt it out.
Right.
And I couldn't care if there's someone else talking. Annoyingly, it does happen. And it has happened countless times. And people do get annoyed with me, quite understandably. But it's something I can't help with.
Okay.
Which is very unfortunate.
Okay. So, here's the pause. Yeah.
What?
Here's the pause.
What?
And then now this is
Okay,
my
what?
time to talk. No, just getting you trained, like getting you ready for like the real world, you know.
Real world. What's the next after this?
Yeah, guys. So if you've just tuned in, this is live trading with me, Russell, and not Tom. This is Tom, Enzo, but I think Enzo's resigned.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
He's gone home.
He did.
He swore on the stream. It's all going a little bit wrong here.
He's been fired.
So listen, Asane, would you like to come in to the stream? I can invite you in, and we can have a little chat.
Why did you turn it on?
Because if she's going to join us, this is how we're going to hear her, Tom. You know, this is. Hello, Steve. How are you? Are you a trader, Steve?
Steve.
Tell me about your situation.
This is the name Steve really laughs me up. I don't know why.
Right. So let me get this straight. We're on a live stream. There is a guy called Steve, and what you're thinking of doing is actually taking the Mickey out of the name Steve.
Yes,
and you think that's gonna? Steve's definitely gone now. He's 100% gone. I bet you Steve's gone.
Steve, you better be on here.
He's probably searching where this building is, and he's going to come in here in about 15 minutes, right? And then you're going to know the full force of Steve. So stay tuned. In about 20 minutes, we will be having a special guest coming in. His name will be Steve, and he will be
probably clubbing me, which is a bit
he
weird.
Will be assaulting my my colleague here. So that's all great stuff to look up, look forward to.
Bloody hell, you're having an error there, sir.
Hmm?
You're having an error there, sir.
Am I what?
Look.
I know.
Stuttering like a machine gun.
Yeah, I am developing a stutter as we talk. Yeah, so I'm going to ask Enzo to come back on now.
Enzo, you've been summoned.
So it does look like Enzo has completely disappeared. Oh no, Enzo has returned.
Hi Russell, apologise to everyone if you heard me using some
profanity.
It wasn't a bad word.
Profanity.
The mic's going to work really well up there.
What kind of... No?
That's fine, it's fine.
It doesn't work like that.
No, it does. It's just like such
It's
a.
because otherwise in my
Such
face.
I know. It's just. This is just turning into like a.
All right, do we want to
comedy
review
set.
what's happening with our positions?
I think we do.
Maybe we should talk about the positions, considering this is the live trading.
Yeah, but you.
Or do you want to talk about
You went
bananas?
off. You went off. You went off.
Oh, I had a little break. I'm entitled
Alright.
to that. You know, I've had to use my. So, Euro GBP, we are slightly down in open losses.
Oh, we don't like that, do we?
FTSE, we are at 1 to, what was that, 1 to 1?
Huh? On the what?
On the FTSE.
Oh yeah. Are we going to add to it? Where are we? Let me see this.
And gold, still hanging around where it is.
Yep, gold is how long have we got until the to the open? We've still got a half an hour to kill, so to speak.
Do you not have an appointment now or something?
Ah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I need to do. Yeah, but that's in 15 minutes. Not an appointment. I just need to get somebody else live. We're doing a live. Right. Okay. Let me. So this is you're gonna have to speak to the humans that are on the stream. Yeah, you're gonna have to fill whilst I do this. Is that okay? I will just bring up a full camera. So guys, be ready to be dazzled by Enzo's grace and poise as he takes over the next 5 minutes of the stream. Maybe you could tell a joke that's not dirty.
No, no jokes today. We're very serious.
Okay.
So, the Euro GBP is moving quite aggressively up. Could get stopped out on this one potentially. And FTSE is still moving down. We might actually remove if that break carries on moving down and breaks that low. I might actually take that target away and look at letting it run a bit more and lock in possibly. And gold still
Wow, I mean, you're really keeping them entertained, Enzo.
You think I need more charisma?
Well, just maybe like conversation and, you know.
The hard thing for me is I can't actually see what people are saying.
No, but you can talk. I mean, I've heard you shouting at loads of people today. In your class, how did your class go today, Enzo? You took a class. Why don't you tell them how the class went?
So today we was running a trading psychology session, and one of the key things we were covering, which I think is important for all traders, is really the difference between treating trading as a business and treating trading merely as a kind of excitement exercise. You know, maybe
like I do.
Well, I don't want to judge you. And one of the things we were saying was that I think traders need more of an entrepreneurial mindset rather than an employee mindset. Otherwise, trading can get very frustrating. And really, the reason for that is that a lot of people come into trading and want it to be like like a job, in the sense of you work a day, you get paid for a day.
Yep.
And I think those of us that know the reality of trading know it doesn't always work like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, there might be days where you're up and so on, but really you're an entrepreneur, you're building a business, and you can work a week and actually, in one sense, pay for that rather than be paid for it.
Yeah.
And so it's that difference in mindset between being understanding that you're an entrepreneur. I suppose in some cases, some traders who work at institutions or for firms do to a degree can get a kind of basic, you could say, basic salary. But I guess if they don't perform, they'd be out in the long run anyway. So really the entrepreneurial mind is what we need in trading.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
And yeah, that was one of the things that we were covering today. And in terms of gold's moving up quite a bit at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
In terms of trading, you know, for all of what we're looking to do in these sessions is to just model good trading. And by good, I don't mean necessarily that we win every day or that we're always making. So Pete got something to say, is it?
No, sorry, I was just
You want me to carry on speaking?
yeah, I do. Yeah, no. I'm listening.
We want to model good trading, and that means it's not so much prioritizing profitability in the short term. So I mean, if you look at our open positions at the moment, we could what's on the table, about £300 at the moment, or something.
Yeah, exactly that. Well, 310, 9,
Right.
12.
So you know, currently we're being the market's offering us 300.
Okay.
Right. Why are we not taking the £300?
Because you want to double it.
No, we're taking it because we're not taking the £300 because we have a system and a plan and we have rules. So in a lot of these sessions, if we just wanted to prioritize making money in the session and say, hey, we made money today, then we'd take that money now, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
But what we're trying to model is the fact that good trading sometimes means making the hard decisions and delaying gratification.
Yeah, and also maybe sometimes even watching you know, that profit
Yeah.
go all the way down.
Right. As we saw
To
in the
break even and then even go
loss.
to a loss.
Yeah, as we saw in the loss. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that the other day, didn't we?
We did. We've seen it a number of times. And the most important thing for any trader is to have a plan, a system, a process, and rules that you stick to.
Yeah.
So that can sometimes mean that in the short term you'll feel shortchanged. So you know, if we look at say the FTSE now, it's not at my target. That's why I'm not getting out.
Okay.
All right. It's on its way there.
Even though we are £160 up.
Right. It could go to the target. It may not.
Okay. Why have you chosen that target? Can I ask that? Is it just a fixed risk to reward? Or is there something on the chart that you can see there?
I think I would say there's a certain element of, in the market there's always a certain element of randomness.
Okay.
So by me putting a target there, it doesn't mean that I know the market's going to go there.
Okay.
But when you're managing your risk and your reward,
Right.
generally if your risk is tighter, then there's and you catch the move in the direction of your target, then you may see that your likelihood of hitting target may increase. And this was a little bit on the tight side. There's actually a sense in which here, if that did hit the target, I might be inclined to take that target away, because if it breaks that low, we might give it a bit of room to move.
Could we maybe move our stop loss to at least break even, or maybe even in profit?
We could, but that's not. But that would be me breaking my rules. I'm not allowed to do that. So
you never move your stop loss?
Only if I've added to the position or if it's gone beyond a 3. So let's say that the FTSE hit a 3 now, and we took the target away.
Okay.
And the FTSE carried on going, then I would lock in something, maybe at 2 to 1. But the only reason I can do that is because I first allowed the position to give me that amount. I think we have to balance being aggressive and not being greedy. Yeah. So the point is here is that you want the position to show you the open profits. Now, again, my rules would be different from another trader's rules. The reason I do that is it stops me easily exiting positions. It encourages me to hold longer. So yes, it means that a number of positions are going to roll over, but if I know that if I maintain that consistent orientation, I'll be there for when the bigger winners come, and those bigger winners should cover my losses and leave me with a margin. And that's my rationale behind that.
Okay, that's some words of wisdom there for you guys. This is all the stuff that he was saying in the class he took earlier on. Now the classes we do here, so basically we are a trading education company as well, so these classes are for our students that would come here and pay for courses and learn. We would help them develop their strategy, which is a strategy that's right for them, because obviously, you know, a lot of courses. So I find out a lot of courses that you can buy and stuff online. They're like, you know, I have a strategy, and you know, people would just learn that strategy and just effectively just use that strategy. But the thing is that with strategies, sometimes, you know, they're not good for certain people, right?
What do you mean, like?
Well, like, okay, so I personally know if I learnt a swing trading strategy, I probably couldn't effectively.
Is that because you feel you can't? You want to see positions like?
I feel like I would be the sort of guy that woke up in the middle of the night looking at his phone just to see what was going on.
Yeah.
So I think that I would probably be only able to do a kind of intraday situation.
Yeah, I think Russell, I think you make sense. I mean, you're making a lot of, you're talking sense in the sense that I think traders need to find the style that suits them.
Yeah.
But I think the other thing which I should say is that for me, good trading should be uncomfortable as well. Like, it shouldn't always be comfortable.
Okay.
But at the same time, you don't want to have an approach that doesn't play to your kind of strengths as well.
Right.
So I think we have to balance, in trading we have to balance the fact that it's not always going to be comfortable, and maybe some things we have to overcome. But at the same time is to find an approach that suits you. So, you know, I think one of the things I always found difficult was, and still find difficult, is letting profits run. So I deliberately put these rules in place to stop my tendency to cut profits always too early. And that's not easy, because every time a position rolls over, comes back, the mind says, you know, maybe you need to go back to the way you were doing it before. But I know if I allow that, I'm going to be back to the habit of, of doing that again. So every trader needs to know their Achilles heel.
Yeah.
But at the same time be.
So we're also kind of working. We've been working on trying to add to positions a bit now, haven't we, as well? Yeah. So, which is something we weren't doing from the beginning. We've only done it once, haven't we?
Well, we attempted.
Oh no, that was right. We attempted it, but it didn't. It nearly come up to it, and then it turned round, didn't it? And then went to hit our stop loss, which was quite fun to watch. So guys, you're a bit quiet out there. Please, let's get some interaction going. So if you have any questions, please post them forward. Enzo is a trading psychologist, so if you are struggling with trading psychology, yeah, send him some questions. He might be able to answer them for you. You might get the free Here's a good question. You like this question. What is the best strategy? What is the best strategy?
Yeah. So traders debate this all the time. Personally, I don't believe there's one objective best strategy. I think there's all kinds of strategies out there that can give you an edge in the market. It's kind of similar to what we're saying with what we've just said, which is the best strategy is the one that you can execute and that works and that you feel fits you as a trader. Obviously, a lot of us have to grow into our strategy, so I'm not saying it's easy. It's easy.
Does that make sense? On what way, May? Hopefully that makes sense. If it makes sense, just put a yes in the comments. So basically, what he's saying is the best strategy is the strategy that you develop for yourself, back tests, and then forward tests, and the one that is right for you, really. Because there's so much noise out there, isn't there? So much noise, so many people trying to sell you strategies, say this strategy is better than that strategy, and
I mean, for all I know, there might be, but
there's never been any. Have you ever seen any research on all of these?
It's hard to justify because it's not. The thing is, it's not just the strategy; it's the ability of the trader to follow the strategy. Because the weakest link in any trading system is the trader. So you could give someone a really good strategy, and they would still lose money because they can't execute it.
Yes.
So let's take this system.
Or they've got the wrong risk. Right?
Someone could try and follow this system.
Yeah.
But they would not be able to hold, or they would not be able to accept. Say like this FTSE.
They can't watch those profit. They can't give those profits back.
So now, say like they're in this FTSE trade and they see it now potentially turning back.
Yeah, we're back down to 100. We were up to what, 130,
Right.
40, weren't we, a minute ago? Yeah.
So the feeling of giving back those profits,
yeah,
they would find that intolerable. So yeah, it's easy on paper, but in reality, can you do it?
Well, this is what they say about back testing. Back testing's easy. It's the forward testing that really separates the men from the boys, right?
Yeah, and that's why you get a lot of. I mean, there's nothing wrong with back testing.
No, it's a valuable thing to do because you can see like if that strategy could work. Yeah, not whether you could actually do it.
Right.
Or whether you were, because look, with back testing, you can do it at your own time, your own pace. Yeah. In the real world, you have commitments. So let's just say your strategy only allows you to take, or only gives you, 5 or 6 trades a week. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what if you miss 2 of those trades?
Yeah. True, yeah.
So there's an argument for high volume traders because they don't need to.
True.
They don't need to. If they miss a trade, it's not a massive impact. Mm-hmm. But you could imagine if you were just doing like 1 trade a week, and you miss that trade, you've missed your only opportunity that week.
The other thing with that is traders what can happen with a strategy you're not executing is traders don't realize how easy it is to be biased and see things in hindsight. So you could bring up a chart and you could have a particular setup and you'll say to me, Enzo, look, it worked there, it worked there, it worked there, it worked there. But because you're seeing it in hindsight, it's a lot easier to see than what you're estimating. Whereas when you have to get into a position and you've got the hard right edge of the chart, you've not got that benefit of hindsight. And what traders don't realize is, you can talk all day about your.
Amy's on.
You can talk all day about this trade would have been a 50 to 1. This trade would have been a 20 to 1. Yeah, but you're seeing it after the fact.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you execute it in real time?
Yeah.
Under conditions of uncertainty and pressure? That's a different situation. So this is where the whole game starts to become very real, because you know you're playing with you're doing that with the monopoly money. Now, when real money's on the line, it's not as easy.
It's the emotion, isn't it?
It's not as easy to execute in real time, which is why doing something like this, I think, is good, because it shows the realities. There's no time lag. We can't turn the clock back in the sense of, oh, we'll just start again. It is what it is.
Of course, yeah.
And so I've seen a lot of traders who can sit in front of charts and show me historical trades, how great they were. But then you ask them, were you in the trade?
Yeah.
Were you in the trade? They're not in the trade. So you're better to be quiet and execute your system and show me after and say I was in the trade. Because you can talk about it all day long. And you know, that might sound a bit harsh, but the point is there's so many traders in that place where they're mapped out, oh, I'm 10 to 1, I'm 50 to 1. Were you in the flipping trade? No, I wasn't.
Well done for not swearing there.
Right. No, I wasn't. Okay, so what point is it then?
Right, well, now
were you in the trade?
Now I'm getting shouted at, so thank you,
you
guys.
told me I was. He complained that I was being a boy because I'm trying to be a good boy today. Be quiet.
And
now I'm
gonna.
And then now he regrets it. Oh, you were shouting in the class and blah blah blah.
Now I'm getting shouted at. So someone here wants us to. What do you want us to say about capital? What do you mean by that question? Please, yeah. And hello, Amy. Hello again. You come to the stream quite a lot. It's great to have you back. This girl done a 2K gold trade the other day, so she's quite happy about that. She reckons gold is going up again.
All right.
We like the sound of that, Amy, because we're in a gold trade. You were probably here on Tuesday when we actually entered that position. So you were here on Tuesday when we set a buy for gold with Enzo, and then you were here yesterday when we sold gold with Sinu, and now you're back here, and we are hoping that gold will hit target. What do you think? Do you think we should move the target up, or are we just going for target?
We'll leave it a target for now.
We'll leave it a target for now.
Let it break the high, and then at least we can watch.
He thought about it though. He thought about that though.
Well, we've been in it for 2 days, haven't we?
Well, you know,
that's another thing. A lot of traders they want everything in the. They don't want everyone up. It's we're tied, aren't we, to that instant gratification? I think sometimes.
So the lady from South Africa.
Oh yeah, our friend from Durban. No, she's from Durban, isn't she?
No, she's from. Well, she's got one place in Durban. She's got a few other places.
I used to know a South African lady from Durban.
She said she agrees with Enzo. When I started working on my strategy, I was always talking about what I could have. So she also,
I think there's a famous quote by.
I'm not finished.
Sorry.
Now that I execute it daily, her strategy, she is confident. So. Yeah, carry on.
So I was saying there's a famous quote by Mike Tyson who says.
It's no swearing, is it?
No, it's no swearing. Okay. It says everyone's got a plan until you get punched in the face.
Yeah, that's a good saying.
Okay, so that's like trading. You can have a plan, but how do you cope when you get punched in the face? How do you cope when you get 10 losses in a row? Which will happen if you trade long enough. People say, oh no, that don't happen.
It does. There's a chart, isn't there?
Or you get 10 losses in a row, that means your system's no good and you're no good. Well, not necessarily.
Depends. If it's a 50% strategy, you can Google it. There's actually a chart.
A statistical
data. I mean, on there's even like getting 20 losses in a row, isn't there? That can happen as well.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, God knows how I would feel if I'd got 20 losses in a row. So Amy wants gold to hit, or needs gold to hit 3895. But that would be different. So, what are you trading? Futures, Amy? Or are you, what are you trading? Or you just, CFDs or spot trading? Or it's not spot trading, is it? Because that would be completely different, wouldn't it? That's Ryan, you can hear in the background there. He normally comes through with his lunch, but we haven't seen Ryan today with his lunch.
I've eaten it already.
Right, so that's Ryan.
You're looking very summery today, Ryan.
Thank you, mate.
This
Did our footsie trade
This
go
is
up?
Ryan. He is.
Wow. That's a miracle, isn't it?
He is.
This gold did it, look.
You're a swing trader, right? What are you showing us? You're trading.
No, so this is the one he's executed on here. I just wanted to see that it went across.
This is our gold trade that never copied over.
Oh, so the only decent trade we've done.
No, I'm saying that we're not getting the parallels sometimes.
Yeah, we're not getting golden indices for some reason. So
Oh, really?
I think because I had quite a tight stop on footsie, it cleared.
Okay.
But obviously it hasn't hit target yet, but it was yeah.
That's Pedro.
Yeah, Mini Russell.
Pedro.
Ryan's my come on, Ryan, come and introduce yourself.
I've got a meeting.
Oh, really? Yeah, you're more important.
I'm busy
Too
now.
important, are you?
Too important to come and talk to us. You know.
I'm just going to say to the community here that all these
Look
trades.
at the views have gone up since you've been on it.
My head's been chopped off.
I just want to say to the community here that you can copy all my trades and Ryan's trades in E to T Talenta on V Social.
Yep.
So that obviously we're
Good
working on getting the parallels, because sometimes some positions aren't going over, but we're quite confident that we should be seeing returns of 5 to 10% a quarter. I know you want that in a week, but let me just be realistic. Trading, that's how it goes. So
Yep, slow and steady wins the race, right?
yeah, we're the tortoise. Yeah.
Yeah. Compound interest.
So, thanks,
The
Ryan.
Compound interest, the eighth wonder of the world.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, so if you want some more information about the copy trading and all our other stuff, in our bio there is a link to a free Telegram group. Feel free to join the Telegram group, and you will find all the information in there about what Enzo's talking about and a lot of other stuff. Here we go. Zito, gentlemen, I've been monitoring Brent crude oil, but I'm not sure where the bottom is. Please have a look. Can we have a look at?
Well, I wouldn't know either.
But you should know.
No, I don't.
You're
I don't
a professional trader.
No, we don't. Like I want to say to everyone here, if you want predictions, go somewhere else.
Ask the pig.
Yeah. We did, although we were going to short it, weren't we, Russell? A few weeks ago, and it has been absolutely tanking, to use the operative word.
Don't just leave it out. Don't. I just let's have a look at oil anyway.
All right.
Can you remember where I vetoed your decision to enter?
Yeah, I gave you the choice, didn't I?
I vetoed it, and I'm now paying the price every day.
So we just got Euro GBP was just stopped out.
Oh, okay.
So we're
unfortunate.
Yeah. All right, we will look at oil, but like I say,
hello, Luna. I'm not sure if that's how you say your name. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the live trading stream. We are here in South London, Bromley South, on a trading floor. So that's what you can see behind us. This is not another department of Curry's. This is a live trading floor. So we are in midst of a live trading session. How it is going? We was in a position on gold from last Tuesday, which we took on another live trading. That's currently running £250 up. We are also in a FTSE sell that is running £150 up, and we took another position which we got stopped out on. This is just how things are in the trading game. We have talked a lot on here about strategies and psychology, so I don't want to bore the listeners that have been on here, why we don't mind that we have just
Just a quick one.
okay, Ryan's back.
Now I got a message from Fritic, who's on the call today. So a
Okay.
little shout out to him.
Oh, is he on here now?
Yeah, he spotted me on the.
Oh, okay. Wow, you're famous, Ryan. You're
We
known.
want your autograph, please.
You're known in other circles. Look at that. If you've also seen anyone else out on the street, please give us a shout and let us know their names, and we will also try to get them in on the stream. You could direct them to our office, and then you can see them just like he just saw Ryan. So,
yeah, you asked about oil. The only thing from my perspective, looking at it, especially kind of as you're moving on the like 5-10 minute chart,
yeah,
it's you know, it's still
good questions.
It's still demonstrating a all the characteristics of a downtrend.
Where did I say that we shouldn't enter? How far?
I think. Are you sure you want to know?
Probably not. No, I mean.
Well, we were looking to short it at $65. So we may have very well caught the top.
So you had it there, guys. The new trading strategy is whatever Russell says, just do exactly the opposite, and you will be millionaires within the year. Was it really 65?
Yeah.
I might want to cry now.
Yeah, but look, that's life. These are the things you have to accept anyway. And
So I predicted the top, reverse predicted it.
maybe not quite the top. But, yeah.
Right, we got some questions, Enzo. So this is good. Right, so this guy says he's tried trading, but he's never seems to have got it right. What would you say to somebody who's telling you that?
Well, I'd need to probe and ask, what is it he feels he hasn't got right? What is it that's not? What has he done? And
Okay, let's start with one question at a time.
Okay.
So what was the first question?
My question is, when he says he hasn't got it right, what is it particularly he feels he hasn't got right?
So what is it that you haven't got right? If you answer that question, then we can go through the steps to follow you and maybe advise you and get you on the right track. Why is he answering? Why is he answering that? Oh, hang on, right. A few other questions, right? Why did you decide to go short on Euro GDP?
Based on my setup, it was a potential pullback on a downtrending move on that time frame. I love to trade pullbacks. That's one of my
Pullback on downtrend.
Well, relative to the time frame I was trading, yeah.
Okay, right. So that one's answered. When will we be closing gold? Well, we have a target. Why don't you bring that up? So that top line is our target. So that is where we'll be closing gold, and we are going to hold until then because that's Enzo's strategy. Hold the gold.
Hold the gold.
So in the answer to that question, I think that my entries are not perfect.
Well, whose are? Who has anyone here with perfect entries?
Well, that oil entry would have been perfect if I hadn't told you not to do it.
Well, there's no perfect, but you need to have you improve. We can be on a journey of improvement. I think what you want to be able to do with your strategy is try and define how and when you enter.
Okay.
And it's never going to be perfect. Because of whatever perfect means, it doesn't exist, does it? Yeah, I think it's important in trading to be kind to yourself as well, because we do have a tendency to be quite self-critical as people.
Yeah.
And it is a very hard thing to do. Trading is not easy. It's very hard. So just focus on improving a little bit every day. And don't think you've got to be perfect, because there is no perfect in trading.
No, I didn't get in on that one. What the fuck? What?
You're swearing, Tom.
Wait, what the hell? Are you in? How much do you have, guy? How much do you have?
Sorry, guys, I'm just doing something here.
Hello.
So his answer to that was, I can flip an account of $10 because I can flip an account of $10 because capital ain't easy to come by.
What does he? Okay. Like, it sounds to me like he may be. When people talk about that, they're probably, yes, you can do it, but is it a sustainable way to trade? By risking all the money in your account. I don't think so. Yeah, you might get away with it, but in the long term, will you? Is it sustainable? I don't think so. But I'm not here to police people.
Oh, sorry, it's a question. He's saying, can I flip an account of $10 because capital isn't easy to come by?
You need more than $10.
Need more than $10. Unless you're a guy that has a pink Bugatti, and then he can do that, can't he? Have you seen that? Have you seen that thing?
What did he do?
He turned 1 second. 1 second, Enzo. He's the guy that turned $1 into $1 million.
Really? Wow.
What was his name?
Alex FX.
Huh?
His name is like Alex GFX.
Hang on, I'm just searching it now, guys. $1 to it's this guy here, isn't it? Look. Yeah. Oh, yeah. FX Alex. Yeah, you're right. Apparently, done it with the help of an MT5 server.
No.
Yeah. So I didn't say that. Sorry, FX Alex, if you're listening. I'm only just saying what I've read. So Christopher, what's your take on him turning 100 USD to 1 million? Do you think that $100 to 1 million, do you think that actually happened, or do you think that there might have been a little bit of foul play?
I think that
and it was all done like within a month or something ridiculous like that. Yeah. What do you reckon? You smell a rat?
Well, never say never, but we're talking about kind of lottery statistics here, I think.
Okay, hang on. I need to. Everything's going mad.
I think this type of thinking isn't helpful.
Huh?
The reason people are asking these types of questions generally is because they think trading is a way to get rich quick, and it's not.
Right, yeah.
Now, are there examples of people who have turned very small amounts of money into massive amounts of money over time, in a short period of time? Yes. But are there people who've won the lottery? Yes. What are the chances you could do it? I'm never going to say it's impossible, but you're bet. The reality is, you need to play the long game.
Yeah.
So, that's it really. That's my advice. I don't get involved in this craziness.
So they're saying he actually did it. No, it was 3.5 months. Every trade was posted on his Instagram. He uses scalping strategy to flip the account.
Yeah. I want to say that.
But it would also I'm just saying this is not what he did. You know, but if you had multiple accounts at each stage, you see where I'm going with this, right? It was for content. So let's keep it down to the simple facts that this was a massive media stunt because he made a whole video out of it. So you could have used hedging accounts, correct?
Hedging?
Yeah, you could have hedged yourself, like, basically. Like,
Right, I understand.
So if you started off with, you know, 1,000 accounts all with $100 in,
right,
and went all in on all of them, and then only publish the figures for the one that won, it'd be interesting to see the timestamps on those Instagram posts, because, you know, if he's putting an Instagram post, I'm about to take this trade, and then he takes it, and then that was correlated all the way through. But I don't think that that's correct, you know. So a lot of things, especially when you're reading and seeing things on YouTube, may not be all that it seems to be. So it's sometimes worth asking questions, you know. What do you think about that?
I think so. I just pretty much, I just don't get involved in those types of discussions, because I think it's just, it can be done, but the amount of people who do it are going to be as rare as hen's teeth, I think.
Yeah, okay, you're saying you can actually go back to the Instagram and find the whole journey there. Right. Listen, I understand what you're saying, and I understand that it would be published on his Instagram, right? But what I'm saying is it's easy to publish a trade. It's easy to publish a trade after the fact. Now, let's just say, for example, I wanted to take a trade, and I had two accounts, and I went long on one and short on one. I could publish the one that made the profit, correct? And if you've done that at increments along the way, right, then, I mean, it would be interesting to see whether all of those accounts, because I saw the video, and he kept on changing brokers as well, didn't he? Yeah, that was another thing in the video. He kept changing brokers. So, and he was saying, oh, it's because of slippage, it was because of spreads, and, you know, so you can't actually track that progress from one complete account. Yeah.
No, I get what you mean. They could have. Are you saying there could have been some manipulation with the results?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, I understand. Yeah, and we know they are. I mean, we don't want to accuse anyone. You know, we don't know, but yeah, it's possible that can happen, right?
So, listen, Luna. If you want to join our Telegram group, it's free in the bio. Do that. If you want to reach out to us, you can DM us, and we can talk about one-to-one mentorship. We have Chris here as well, so you'd actually have two mentors. You'd have Chris and you'd have Enzo. Enzo would deal with the psychological side and risk, and Chris would deal with the fundamental and technicals, and they would help you create and deliver an effective strategy. So, because obviously creating it is only half the journey, delivering that strategy is the other half of the journey. Yeah, so reach out to us. You can DM us on here, or you can pretty much DM us on here, and I'll give you a contact. I can talk you through everything. I'll send you my WhatsApp number. I'm probably not going to give you my WhatsApp number live here on the stream. Although I doubt many people care and be messaging me anyway, so I can look forward to nobody actually trolling me in real life, stalking me.
They would want to do
Have
that.
you ever had a stalker, Enzo?
No, I don't think so.
Would you secretly like a stalker?
No, I'm alright.
No, not at all.
No.
I don't know. It seems like to me that you might secretly like a stalker.
Yeah, a fan.
A fan, stalkery fan. So if any of you guys want to apply for the new job role that's opening next week, it's being Enzo's stalker. Please DM us as well, and we will slot you straight into that position. Because as you heard it live here, Enzo wants a stalker, right? So the news was not great today. We've only got 15 minutes left of this stream. 14 minutes actually.
Talk to...
Who? Clive? Clive, are you coming on?
What do you want to ask me?
Well, I don't know, just come on the stream. I'm just seeing if I can get Clive on the stream for the last few. Why don't I tell you what? In fact, I got a better idea. Why don't you sit where I am, and because you and Enzo, you've got like a little relationship going. You can have one of your legendary arguments. So guys, hold on to your seats. Fireworks are about to go off. Clive and Enzo are about to have one of their legendary discussions. I'm going to take cover under a desk and I'm going to welcome to the table Clive, our 9 screen trader. Come on, Clive.
Well, I don't know if I can live up to that.
Welcome, Clive, to the live stream.
Okay,
So,
thank you for having me.
pleasure. What you've been trading? What coming up to 3 years now?
Yeah, just over 3 years.
Yeah. So, what would you like to? What do you think are some of the most important things you could share with our aspiring trading community out there?
I think one of the most important thing you guys should be looking at is that everything has its level. When you're starting out, you're not expected to be as good as those who've put more hours in than you. Take your time. Patience is the key to all of this. You need to be very patient, and what you really need to do, and one of the most important things that you should be looking to try to achieve, is any topic that you have decided to learn, make sure you understand it completely before moving on to the next one.
What do you think are some of the biggest emotional hurdles they have to face and overcome with regard to their trading?
Managing disappointment.
Okay.
And also you get this kind of sense of invincibility when it goes right.
Yeah.
And you really need to, and it takes time,
Yeah.
you really need to learn how to be neutral. Very difficult because we're humans,
Yeah.
but you really need to be able to take time, focus, patience before you re-engage.
What do you think are some of the most, I mean, in terms of managing, it's interesting there because you mentioned them two contrasts of disappointment and that feeling of invincibility. What do you feel are some of the practices traders can engage in to help them to navigate those like emotions and find? I don't know if we ever completely overcome them. I think they're always there. We have to kind of manage. So you did say manage them, didn't you? Managing disappointment. So I mean,
well, I think a better term would be what you need to be able to do is to gauge where you are, recognize elation or disappointment, and then from that emotion, gauge yourself back to neutral.
Yeah.
Or else those emotions could work against you.
Yeah.
So what happens, I mentioned levels previously, and if you think of football, which we all understand, there's a level between those who play football in the Premier League and those who play football in Sunday League.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not quite sure where you are in your journey, but you need to keep that in mind when you're analysing yourself. So I've heard a lot of talk about how can we work out where to put our stop loss, or where to take our profit, or where a trade is going when it's trending. No one can be quite sure, but it depends upon the analysis tools you use. You may be able to gauge close to where these things can happen. Just using a blank chart is going to be really difficult. But there are other things out there that can help you. But when you start your journey, and I go back, reference Sunday League, you don't have a professional ref. There's no stands. The grass is not cut as even. So there's a lot of things working against you. And so the same thing can be said of trading. If you haven't got the right tools around you, things like order flow, to give you some indication of what's happening in the market, you're going to find it extremely difficult.
I think the analogy that you make between Sunday school league and professional, I think is a good analogy, because I think traders are the best traders are professionals, peak performers. They're not dabbling, playing games. And I think when we got into it, we didn't realise. I don't think we actually realised it would be as hard and as challenging as it is. And I think what it is like wanting to become, I think, a professional, footballer. It's not just performing at an acceptable level. You have to be exceptional, especially if you want to really take a lot of money out of the market. So I think it's a very good parallel. I think because the barriers to entry are so low, people kind of think it's easy. And so we, all of us on this journey, we have to really dig deep inside ourselves to be the best we can be, right? To learn our craft, to master our strategies, to have that ability to navigate and manage our those emotions that come up, and stay focused on what we're doing. I think.
One of the issues a lot of people come across and find difficult to progress is that you've got to look at trading as continuous learning. And what you've got to try to do is remember what you've learned and try different ways to apply it. What you learned at the beginning of a journey still applies when you get higher up in the pecking order. So you don't. So I notice people do a lot of system hopping jumping from one thing to the next. And don't recognize that all you really doing is looking at things from a different perspective. There's nothing new in this game. You just get better and different tools to help you to apply the same thing.
Yeah.
So patience, just really need to be patient.
Well, thank you, Clive, for your valuable insights today. I believe that our stream is now coming into its last moments. These positions, what are we on here? Okay, so both our FTSE and our gold position are going to be left open, and we can review how those finished up next Tuesday, right, Russell?
Yeah, I will. Okay, let me just. So I'll take my phone. 1 second. Just connect.
My first live session.
There we go. So, what? Oh, okay.
Well done.
Let me come around.
I was going to give him this show.
You should do a little bit every week.
Me?
Yeah, do 10-15 minutes. Give me a break sometimes as well.
Yeah, so guys, we're going to be, Enzo, what you're saying is you're going to be leaving these two positions running again.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave these positions running. That's the a sell on FTSE and a buy on gold, which has now been going for 3 days. Well, 2 days. We kind of got to sign off now, so can't really explain about prop firms. But you've DM'd us. I will get back to you and I'll explain a bit more to you then. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us. It's been a great stream. You've been a great audience. Feel free to check out our bio where you will find the links to our free Telegram group. And thank you very much from me, from
Enzo,
and from
Clive.
have a great evening.
and from Pedro.
Oh, and Pedro. Trade safe and always use a stop loss. Goodbye.